Good evening, family. I come to you August the 4th on Tuesday, a weekly board meeting. I just want to let you guys know another great meeting, but I want to start off by talking about like-minded and being accountable. So often, you guys send me work order requests, and I really want you guys to start to show up at those board meetings, especially the ones that send me a work order request, because what's happening in a lot of cases, you have aldermen saying basically they had not been contacted. And basically, the mayor kind of mentioned it today of the meeting that when you contact him, the first thing he does is go back to the alderman and ask him, I guess, did that person contact them? But to me, that process is kind of flawed. If the day-to-day operation person is to go over it, it's like me, you call your supervisors and go assess the problem. I don't understand how our job is to go assess the problem in a board member when basically when I was actually out ride with the kind of go visit the work sites, I was told that the insurance liability didn't cover it. But now as we hear more and more how people who come here visiting, like I think the company that came today, Asia with DOE grants, basically she's riding around with an alderman showing her what the problem of the community is. So I'm kind of confused about how that works. Where when I say I want to ride with it and show things, it requires insurance that basically our insurance wasn't covering. But now when other people come in, they're allowed to travel the community with them with they alderman showing them the problems. It's kind of a little bit confusing, but again, as you guys turn in work requests, again, I really advise you come to the meetings because what's happening, so many aldermen saying they don't know. It's like you haven't called them, and then vice versa. That it's like basically you contact me and then contact them, and which is okay. But by the same token, they want to go out there part of daily operations. I'm not trying to do that. My understanding, the process works. You turn into me, I turn into the public works and the mayor, and their job is to assess, to see if something they're going to do. It's not my job to determine if we can widen the street or create a sidewalk. That's not my job to assume that. So again, I want to make that point kind of clear because it seems like somehow or another we have some I guess folks where they're ambulance chasers because they're a part of everything that goes on, and they think that's basically what they're doing, which is fine. And then we have some leaders allowing some aldermen, I guess, leeway to be a part of daily operations. So I'm kind of confused about how that works, but my role is I'm asking you guys, once you, I guess, reach out to your alderman, you let me know. Basically, I'm gonna put my paperwork in. I believe in paperwork and email. I believe in having the tracking. So again, I want that point to be known first of all. Everything went well today. So understanding how like-minded people work. I keep saying like-minded and hold everybody accountable. I think it's important that you guys come to meetings and really voice your opinion. And even when you come to a meeting and somehow or another, if you've contacted me and you feel it's not being listened, what I can do in my closing, I can give you some of my time to speak. So I can yield some of my minutes to you to speak about your problem, your concern. So again, obviously you can contact the mayor, in which he should allow you to go on the agenda, but somehow or another he don't allow you to. If you spoke with me about an issue, I have no problem with allowing you to have some of my time on the agenda for me and my closing speech, especially something I agree with. They went well. We had Mr. Jamie Wooten from the Brookhaven Funeral Home. He has an activity he's going to have to call Family Day. We're honoring grandparents on September the 12th. I think it's a great idea. It's something that we have to vote for. I think it's anytime we're doing events, I really appreciate that. I think it's an outstanding thing. It's amazing. The new fire truck is phenomenal. It's something I think that we need for next year. It's amazing for us to bring new businesses in town, whether it's Lynbrook Industry or wherever, Industrial Park. I think they look at our fire truck and can we actually save their buildings and whatnot. So within this new fire truck we received today, I think was outstanding. It really put our fire department at the next level. And I really appreciate that, what he's doing there. All in all, a great job for those guys presenting, so I think that's important that, that we here in the community, it matters. You know, again, so we want to hear what you guys got to say. Continue doing what you're doing. But like I said, when you guys do follow up, make sure, again, if you have to contact me, make sure that for support-wise, we need to probably try to go on the agenda also, because what's happening is, again, sometimes you have people say, well, you didn't contact them. You know, basically, it's kind of like where I had one person say, well, he didn't, and one of the fellow aldermen told him, well, they didn't vote for me no way. I never asked that question who you voted for. So I just serve people that call me. Also, I want to commend, I guess I made 3 things in my closing. Again, I want to commend, again, the Smith family. Again, Legend Smith, basically being honored on ESPN with leukemia. I pray that he's doing good right now. I pray that his sister's doing well. Again, Charlotte Collins, who, man, she loved her kid, her son. She's making his legacy go on. She had a running 5K run, so a 3-mile run, and she also had an event this past week for her son. I think that's phenomenal there. You know, so again, just thank her for what she's doing. I want to thank the barbershop, who's trying to teach kids how to barber in cosmetology. So again, those Millennium kids, again, asking you guys reach out to him and get a part of that program. All my everything went well. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, love Brookhaven. Thank you.